Hello and welcome to your English news broadcast here on ERi-TV, live from our headquarters at Asmara with your local and global news. I'm Zahra Badouri. Here are your exclusives for this broadcast. Extensive water and soil conservation activity. Vocational training for youth in Afabet. Sixth China Central Asian Foreign Minister meeting held in Almaty. U.S. deploys anti-ship missiles in Philippines. Welcome to your reports in brief. Residents of the current subzone are conducting extensive water and soil conservation activities. Mr. Bakit Guptan, head of Administration Area Follow-up, stated that the popular campaign is a continuation of the program launched in March and commended the strong participation of the residents. Engineer Manuel Lasgadom, coordinator of the program, said that the initiative will significantly contribute to enriching underground water supplies and protecting dams from sedimentation. In related news, residents of Galan Nafhi subzone in the central region have also carried out extensive water and soil conservation activities. The company included the construction of terraces and water diversion schemes aimed at rehabilitating the environment. Mr. Habta Mariam Amine, head of the agricultural office in the subzone, reported that so far about 90,000 meters of terraces have been constructed on agricultural land, along with over 9,000 meters of terraces and more than 7,000 cubic meters of water diversion structures. Additionally, a new micro dam is under construction in Gul'i administrative area. Miss Johanna Andom, water and soil conservation expert, explained that the campaign is part of the Ministry of Agricultural program scheduled to continue through 2028. She also noted that extensive tree seedling planting is planned for the upcoming rainy season. Mr. Mahari Yohannes, on his behalf, administrator of the subzone, praised the activity participation of women area administrators and managing directors in the campaign. Your preceding domestic vocational training has been provided to children and of merit-years, orphans and disadvantaged youth in Afabet subzone. The 4-month program focused on wood and metal works. The Office of the National Union and Eritrean Youth and Students indicated that the trainees were selected by 3 respective area administrators and concerned institutions. Mr. Musa Muhammad Said, head of the union branch, commended the Al-Afrah Wood and Metal Works enterprise for providing the training and called on other institutions to follow this noble example. Mr. Haitham Idris, head of the Wood and Metal Work enterprise, expressed satisfaction in supporting the children of merit-years and disadvantaged citizens, noting that some trainees have already secured employment with the skills they acquired during the training. In a bit, your global. Do stay tuned for more. The 6th China Central Asian Foreign Ministers meeting was held on Saturday in Almaty, Kazakhstan, where diplomats engaged in depth discussions on advancing comprehensive cooperation between China and Central Asia. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, along with Sun Weidong, Secretary General of the China Central Asian Mechanism, Kolubuv Sejin Moldivonovich, Verjay's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Murat Mortali, Kazakh's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, Bakhtiyor Sadov, Uzbekistan's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Shardin Mohardin, Tajikistan's Foreign Minister, and Parhat Duravan, Turkmenistan's Ambassador of China, attended the meeting. Foreign Minister Wang Yi, also a member of the Political Bureau of Communist Party of China Central Committee, criticized the U.S. for unilaterally imposing tariffs on more than 180 countries. He said the move infringed upon the legitimate rights and legitimate rights and interests of all countries, violated the rule of the World Trade Organization and destabilized the global economy. However, it is said that China's economic trade with the Central Asian countries was estimated to about $95 billion in the year 2024, where it is said to have risen by $5.4 billion. Minister Wang Yi said that China remains committed to advancing high-level open-up, pursuing common development with its neighbors, sharing opportunities with the world, and fulfilling its international responsibilities. He put forward 5 proposals from the Chinese said for deepening China's Central Asian cooperation, the first being be firm in upholding good faith and fostering harmony. Second, stick to mutual beneficial cooperation. Third, continue to advance institutional development. Fourth, adhere to fairness and justice. Fifth, be firm in friendship and generation. The attending foreign minister from Central Asian country emphasized the importance of the China Central Asian mechanism, praising China as a stabilizing force in a turbulent world and a model for multilateralism. During the discussion, the ministers voiced support for international trade rules and expressed opposition to unilateral protectionism. On your final report, the U.S. military has deployed an anti-ship missile launcher for the first time on Bataan Island in the Philippines today, as Marines unloaded the high-precision weapon on north tip of the archipelago, just a sea border away from Taiwan. U.S. and Philippine forces separately unleashed a barrage of missile and artillery fire that shot down several drones, acting as hostile aircraft in live fire drills on Sunday in Zambos province facing the disputed South China Sea. The mock battle scenario over the weekend in the annual Balkaton exercise between the U.S. and its oldest treaty ally in Asia, the Philippines, not only stimulated real-life war. They were also staged near major geopolitical hotspots, which have become delicate front line in the regional rivalry between China and the U.S. under former President Joe Biden and now President Donald Trump. It's reported that about 9,000 Americans and more than 14,000 Filipino military personnel took part in the combat maneuver. Dear viewers, that is all for now with your domestic and international news in brief. Until we are back with some more news, stay and enjoy the rest of our programs. But until then, this is a recap of your today's exclusives. Extensive water and soil conservation activity. Vocational training for youth in Afarbet. 6th China Central Asian Foreign Ministers meeting in Almaty, Kazakhstan. Deploy anti-ship missiles in Philippines with U.S. Do update yourselves with more here on ERi-TV. Until then, that is all for now. Thanks for watching once more.